Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So I've got myself a bunch of guitar necks, but I'm out of body, so I went and I did the horrible thing. I went on Temu and I bought a guitar body. And so just so I can put together a guitar. Now here we go. Straight from Temu. I think this was like $34 or something like that. And there it is. So, you know, I'm not really the kind of guy that can do great finishing work and stuff like that, but I'm gonna give it a try on this one because, like I said, it's very, very lightweight. This thing is, I can feel the cheapness of it. I think it's basswood. It's very soft wood. But let me just show you one more thing. So I actually have 4 basically brand new Fender Squier necks, and so I got a good little variety of them here too. And so what's going to be important on what neck I use is, does it fit down in the pocket nicely? And that one there, that one fits good. So I have a feeling that these cheap Chinese Temu bodies, the Squier necks, are going to fit really nice in there. But I don't know which one to put in yet because I have to do the finishing work on it. And so any one of these necks, this one's probably older. This looks like maybe 07 or something neighborhood. I don't know. Oh, that one fits really nice. So I'm going to put together a Squier. So wish me luck on this. I'm probably just going to sand this down, and I'm probably going to use a stain, like one of this kind of thing, and so it'll be transparent. And then I have a whole bunch of those Rust-Oleum turbo cans with the satin finish on there, a gloss. And so I'm going to turbo can the whole thing after I put some stain on it. So here we go, guys. Wish me luck. It's a project. And then I'm going to go through all my used parts that I have, because I'm lucky that you guys donate parts to the store. And so I'm going to put together a parts guitar here out of a Temu body and all these different Squier necks that I have. And we're going to put together something. We're going to make a guitar. So keep your fingers crossed. Let's see if we can pull this off. Alright guys, so I'm going to sand on it for a while. I do have a fan running, so excuse the noise. But I want to get some of this stuff off of there, right? This is a very lightweight wood. It's probably I'm going to say it's basswood. Very lightweight. So again, this is the cheapest body you can get on Temu. And I really honestly don't really like to support Temu very much, but I've done a few things. Alright, now if you count the pieces of wood here, I think we're looking at 1, 2, I think I'm looking at 3 pieces of wood here. Yeah, maybe, let's see. Kind of looks different on the top. I can see something right here. So maybe 1 piece there. I don't know. It's got a lot of different pieces to it, huh? But I think overall for what we're trying to do, because I have all 4 of those Squire necks, I just felt like I wanted to do something with them. Alright, so let's clean up some of this dust. Gonna hit it with a paper towel. And I think I'm gonna start on the back of the guitar. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna use. Sedona Red. Let's see what happens here. Not the best time to get a phone call, but I'm going to go ahead and answer it. That's what happens when you do projects at your store. When you're open, sometimes you'll get little distractions. Okay guys, so yeah, so far I've ruined this thing, right? So not looking great. Not looking great so far. But let me take some paper towels. And let me get some of that off of here. I should probably have gloves on. Of course, there's the phone again. My phone rings at always the worst possible time. So it's looking better. Right? That looks pretty darn good. That really, honestly, I kind of like how that's looking. So I'm going to let that dry up a little bit. And then I'm going to flip the guitar over and do the face of the guitar. Okay, here we go with the fret of the guitar. The body is so lightweight on this thing, though. That's the one problem. The average guy is going to pick up this Squire after I'm all done with it and be like, oh, that body is way too light. Because quality sort of equates to how much a guitar weighs. At least back in the old days, you know, when Peavey was making all those T40s and the T60s and all those, with that solid swamp ash, those guitars were heavy. And that just meant a heavy, quality, solid tone wood piece of wood, right? And I kind of think the whole tone wood thing has been debunked, but there's still a lot of guys that want something that's at least in the 7.5, 8 pound neighborhood. You guys have to make sure that Scar My Guitar watches this one, okay? So he knows how to build a guitar. That's right. The old Scar My Guitar guy. Oh, and the Bald Shredder. You'll like this one. James, the Bald Shredder. You'll enjoy this video. Honestly, he's probably already done this before. I'm going to try to get every spot, even in here, even in the cavities. My brush is losing a lot of its fiber, a lot of its brush is coming unglued here. Hopefully I can find some really good pickups. Now this thing, it is nice that it's not the swimming pool route. And so we could do 3 single coils on this guitar. We could do 2 humbuckers. We could do 2 humbuckers with a single coil in the center position. So it all depends on what pickguards I have laying around. Is what it's going to end up being. So that's going to be later in the video. Make sure you watch all the way through, guys. Go ahead and fast forward if you're bored during this part. Just see how this thing turns out. I'm starting to get down to the bottom of the can now. I've had this can of this stain for probably 6 or 7, maybe 8 years. And my brush is, all the little hairs are coming off of it. Okay. Okay. So let's do this now. Let's try to wipe some of this off of here now. Try not to get it on my hands. I'm not doing too bad so far. Kind of missed a little spot right there that's not so good. Kind of missed some down here, but it'll get it. There we go. Kind of missed a little right there. Oh, and a lot right there. Get the brush back out. I do have a fan on, so kind of breathing it in a little bit, but it's not bad yet. Got a funny spot right there. It's got a little bit of glue or something. Not too bad. I kind of like it. So let me go ahead and I'm just going to try to get a few more spots that I've missed down inside here. Although you're not going to see it once all the electronics and everything are in, but... Alright. Alright guys, so now I'm going to let this dry up for a few days. And then I'm going to hit it with some clear coat. In a couple of days from now, after it's dried up really good, and we're going to have the Sedona Red Squire Parts guitar. Alright, here's what I'm using on this. Hopefully it works. I got my little makeshift rack back here. I kind of missed a little right there, but here we go. We're gonna turbo can this. Let's see what happens here. Whoa, that sprays a lot. Really quickly. Let's wait for the wind to turn it around for me. There we go. Dang, that's nice. I think I'm good. Maybe a second coat in a while. Okay, so here it's been about an hour. I guess I'm just going to throw another coat on it. Okay, now it's spinning. There we go. I think I'll probably leave it like that. Okay, so we're out in the sun today. This is day number 2. So yesterday I think I did like 4 coats. Day number 2, we're going to do some more. Here we go. Putting it on heavy and hoping for the best. Okay, so working on my own Relic job here, okay? This is what it's turned into. It's going to be a Relic guitar. So I'm going to take my sander, and I'm kind of going to do some of this part. I'm going to do a little bit up here and some in here. And I'm going to make a Relic out of this because you guys know this is very hard to do and make it look perfect. So we're going for a Relic now. We changed our direction, but here we go. I'm going to let you know how it turns out. I'm going to show you how it turns out here. Okay, I'm putting some more on here now. Ooh, see how it happens. See if it's any good. Okay guys, so it's been about a week or so since I've worked on this guitar. And the body, you know, it's kind of a tough job. It didn't turn out very good. But I did get the easiest possible pick guard to put on this thing. And so it's a single humbucker pick guard. So it's kind of the Tom DeLonge thing, where all you have is a volume. And so, yeah, this is how it's going to turn out. But I still got some stuff to do, so I still have to drill all the holes here and mount the pick guard. So let me find a little drill bit. I keep them all over here. And so, yeah, a lot of guys are like, hey, I'm going to paint a body from Temu. Yeah, it didn't turn out good, so I just sort of made a relic out of it. And so, you know, but there is clear coat over it. So it's not horrible, but it's kind of horrible. It's not an easy job, but it kind of looks cool in a way. So I'm just going to make the most of it like we all do and try to get it to play nice. It might be really fun to play. Don't know yet. Not sure how it's going to play, but it might be pretty darn good. So let's just try to get this pick guard centered on here where it looks nice. And I'm going to say probably right around in there. I'm going to drill some holes. You know what, this drill bit's a little bit too big. Let me find a smaller one. Okay, here we go. It's definitely going to be a little beater, but it might be fun. I already had this neck and I had to do something with it. So I thought, what the heck? I'll put it together, the parts that I already have. Okay, I put a set of 10 gauge strings on it. And so this little parts caster is coming together. But the paint job, honestly, I stained it and it looked good, but it's an epic fail. Let's just be honest. Leave me some comments. I maybe would have done better if I would have maybe shot primer on it and a solid color, but it is what it is. Come on. Guys, be nice to me in the comments. Alright. Yeah, be nice. That's the biggest thing. Okay, guys? Alright, let's see now. It's a very lightweight. It's just a good neck. It's a really good neck. Might have to tighten the claw a little bit in the back. Okay, let's take a look at these saddles. I'm going to say we need to make some adjustments on the saddles. Find the right little Allen wrench. Okay, I'm in here and I'm snugging the truss rod down a little bit so that our action stays nice and low.